Yo, what's up? I'm trying to grow back with another video here. Want to show you guys my beginner, supplements, what I use. I guess what makes it work, if you don't have a lot of money and you just want to get the job done. Just got this bag of Fox Farm about a week ago. Saving it for when I transplant the plants downstairs to their 2-gallon pots. I'm waiting on sex though before I do that, but this is I don't know. Guy said it would fill about 9.5 gallons a pot, but it's 1.5 cubic feet, 38.6 dry quarts, 42.5 liters potting soil. This is the best soil. They got other brands, other kinds, but this is good for a beginner, like I said, and this is what beginners use. And this here is what I was using at the very beginning. It's a good soil, pretty cheap. I think it costs like $4 for this 8-quart bag. Has a high amount of nitrogen in it. That's why I got it, and it's good. If you wasted money on Miracle Grow, and you come to find out that Fox Farm is the good stuff, you can mix this in with the Fox Farm. It'll save you a little money there, and it works just fine. That's what I have my plants in downstairs now. It's mixed with the Fox Farm and it's cactus, palm citrus soil, and hey, you see the work down there. They're growing. And I also have Brita water filter with the pitcher kind. I think costs like $8. I'm not for sure. Also the filter, I think that costs $4. I only use that water when I'm plain watering my plants, because it takes out the chlorine and all the other crap. I don't use it when I'm using my nutrients, because of course nutrients have a pH buffer in them, and it takes all that. It makes the water right, basically. So I figured the nutrients with the tap water really not that bad, because it's nutrients in the water. Just plain water, I figured it's kind of bad, so I just filter it down. It says it takes out the chlorine. What does it say? Trying to get close to it. Reduces chlorine, taste and odor, mercury, copper, blah blah blah. But yeah, that's what I use. I don't know if it makes a difference, but hey, it's working for me so far. I haven't had any problems out of my plants. Other must-haves a beginner must have: nutrients. I have the pH up and down. I use that with if I happen to run out of. Oh, another thing I want to mention: if you use a Brita water filter, it automatically pHs your water to 6.5. Automatically, and it runs through that filter, your water automatically goes to 6.5. So it could be a good thing, but you gotta have backup. So if you don't have that, you gotta have that. pH up and down, pH up and down, and I use those sometimes, just depending on if I feel like making my water 6.8 or 7.0. It just depends on depends on the runoff of my soil water when I water it. It depends on if I use that or not with the Brita water or whatever. It just makes my water right if it happens to be off. So I have all the other. These are my nutrients here. All these came from the Recipe for Success kit. Got the red Thrive Alive. And on the instructions, I'm assuming they got the red Thrive Alive and you have the green Thrive Alive. I'm assuming the red is for soil. Use that to prepare your soil for some sort, because it doesn't have anything about using it for foliage or anything. You just mix it with the other stuff and it goes in the soil. Green, on the other hand, they have that for foliage application. So I'm guessing green is for foliage, red is for soil mixture. I could be wrong, but hey. Hopefully we'll be using that soon. Awesome Blossom. Another thing that came with the Recipe for Success kit. The kit cost me $35 at the local hydroponic store. So move these out the way. Magic Cow. This is something good to use if plants in the early stages, they suffer from the magnesium deficiencies, calcium. Just put a couple of drops of that in your water. That'll fix that. And all else, it just goes in with the regular mix of nutrients for veg and flour mix. Sugar Daddy. That's what I use for carbs. And as people wanted to know, has all that stuff, the molasses and all that other crap has, but plus other. And there's no nutrients in there. I mean, no nitrogen, phosphorus, none of that stuff in there. Just in case you guys want to know. Route 66 comes with that Recipe for Success kit again. It's good for the seedling stage, I guess. Vegetative stage, get the roots going. But that's about it. I wouldn't use it for nothing else because I looked in the store and this stuff is expensive. I think this bottle right here by itself will probably cost $50. So yeah, pretty expensive. Sugar Daddies, on the other hand, pretty cheap. I think that little bottle will probably cost you $9 or $10 if anything. Anyway, other things that came with the Recipe for Success kit that I have, which I figure would be good for a beginner, and it will last several grows. So, don't be worried about it lasting just for one grow. You have the BC Bloom, Grow Boost. I really haven't paid much attention to what these do. I haven't really used them but once. And that was when I gave my plants the 1/4 nuke feeding. Use the Boost and Grow. Not Bloom, of course. That's when you use it flowering. But yeah, all this stuff came with the kit. I just dropped my Thrive Alive. But yeah, and it also comes with that cloning gel stuff. Haven't used that yet either, but hey, times are coming. I will be using it. Other must-haves for a beginner: measuring spoons. I have one here. Let's see, get this together. This is just a dab or just a pinch. This would probably be equal to 2½ teaspoons. Got a half of a tablespoon. It's probably, I really don't use a half a tablespoon, but it's good if you want to make bulk measurements. And a half of a teaspoon. It's the difference. A tablespoon, teaspoon. This is my main one that I use. But yeah, you want to be accurate with your measurements. So these are must-haves. Must-haves, must-haves, must-haves. And other must-haves for beginners, I figured to go with the liquid pH indicator kit here with a dropper, so you can get your nutrients and stuff out without trying to pour it over your stuff, because that sucks. Pouring over, you'll waste a lot of nutrients. You trying to pour it into stuff. Use a dropper. Trust me, you will not waste any. Use a dropper. They're very cheap. They're like 10, 15, 20 cents. And like I was saying, a pH indicator, good for beginners, because I hardly think anybody's colorblind these days. Can't afford the electronic one, the pen ones, but they're pretty reasonable. But this is even cheaper, and it works just as good. Color coded. Comes with the valves. I usually keep them filled, like when I use my soil water. I keep it in here for a day. Sometimes it changes due to the chemical reaction of the soil and the nutrients. So that'll really tell you a lot of things if you use the liquid pH indicator, because you can sit and really watch and see if it changes. See if you need to make any changes yourself. So again, this is it. My beginner kit. This is what I use. All right, all together. pH up and down, $17. Recipe for Success kit, $35. pH indicator. That actually comes with a pH up and down. It comes with one pH indicator solution, one dropper, and one tube. I already had the other pH indicator, an extra tube, just in case. That comes with the pH up and down, the $17. Brita, I'm not sure. I'm thinking $8 to $10 range. I'm not sure how much you pay for it. Filters, $4 to $5. And again, these filters, they last up to 40 gallons of water. So you fill up 40 gallons of water on each filter, and it comes with one. So, cactus soil, if you had to spend money on that, that was $4. And Fox Farm soil, that 42.5 liter bag was $18. You'll be better off getting that because they have the other ones about 2 times smaller than that, and it's $9. So get this. Anyway, that's gonna be the end of this video. Just thought I'd show you guys what was going on here, and I know a lot of people are curious, like, dang, what do people use behind the scenes? Blah, blah, blah. This is a beginner set, so by no means, if you're advanced, know what you're doing, don't downgrade to this. But yeah, this is all beginners things here, and you know, as time goes, better things will get. So, hey, I appreciate you guys for watching, and guys, have a good day.